So this morning I ran some errands, picked up some stuff from the hardware store and the auto parts store. One of the things I picked up today was a can of orange spray paint. I'm spray painting all my tools because I tend to put them places and can't remember where. So I thought an orange spray can would help me. If I spray painted all my tools, I could see them easier. Seems to be working. All I did was use a little bit of a shovel today. Spray painted that hammer, so a couple other hand tools, flashlight. Actually spray painted my multi-tool bright orange too, because I seem to lose those things because I set them down and then walk away. But ran some errands, did that, like I said, fed the goats, and then I came back and I dug a big hole where I had some of the problem with water. I'm trying to look for that pipe. I got about a 3-foot hole and still no pipe. Right over there is where Katie fell in. But I thought right there is where the water was coming out. So I thought if I dug down right there, I'd find that pipe, but I haven't found it yet. So I decided to try to turn one of those valves on, maybe see if I picked the right one and water would come out into that hole, and then I could narrow it down, try to figure out more of the direction to dig. That didn't work. Another problem I have is that these pipes are 4 feet down, and that's where the valves are. And I use this big fence stake with a couple washers that have been welded onto the end as the key. Well, 4 foot down that pipe, can't see it, plus there's like a foot of water down there. So what I did is I used one of my 100 fishing poles, put the flashlight down there, tied it to that swivel, and fished it down there, but I still couldn't see the valve. And when I thought I turned it on, no water came out. So I'm still at a loss as to where the water source is coming from, what valves it turns on. My buddy still hasn't been able to come out and look at it. I don't know what he's gonna find or know any different than what I've seen, but maybe something better than nothing. Like I said, I just have no idea what to do with this water situation in the hole. Other things I got going on today, power steering pump in my Jeep that I've been building seems to be taking a poop, making all kinds of whining noises, so I gotta do that. One of my errands this morning was to go pick up some milk from a local farmer who sells raw milk pretty cheap, $4 a gallon. And Riken, who's pretty much the only one besides me that drinks milk, I made him try it. He was a little skeptical after I made him try goat milk, and he didn't care for that. But this raw milk from the cows, he really likes, so that's good. It's $4 a gallon instead of 5 something at the store for organic whole milk. So I think we'll be doing that now instead. Guy's name is Rick. He also does a little mechanicking on the side, and told me instead of like changing the fluid and stuff in that pump, which I was gonna do, told me just to get a new one because it's not worth my time to change it. Just get a new one and put it on, because usually it doesn't matter if you change it, it'll still be crappy. This is my Jeep so far. I haven't put too much up online about the Jeep build. It's an 89 XJ 2-door. I've been doing all the work myself. Put a lift kit in and paint and all that kind of stuff. I still got a few things to do on it. But it's a nice little hunting rig is what I'm making for. Nothing crazy for four-wheeling or rock climbing or anything like that. Just to get me back a little deeper into the woods on some trails. I gotta level it off. It's a little low in the back end. So I gotta get some extension things for that. And then Katie's mom is over and they're painting the boys' room. But that's what I'm doing today. Oh, I gotta put a swing up. Swing for the boys in the front yard. So, gotta do that today too. So, that's about it. So I'm out here in the front yard. Gonna be putting up that swing in that tree right there. It might be sketchy on that ladder. We'll see until I fall, right? Come around the corner. Haven't really spent much time over here on this side of the house, or the corner of the house. And there's pipes coming out of the ground with more valves. At least these ones aren't 4 feet in the ground. I can easily turn them to see where they go, but I don't know where they're gonna go. There's some spigots over here. I see 1, 2, just over there. Maybe that's what those are for. But I'm just finding more and more stuff every day with this irrigation. And I look around and like all my neighbors got nice green fields and grass and all their animals are out there eating. Joke. Yeah, that's what happens when you buy an old farm that hasn't been maintained in many years, I guess. So this morning, my in-laws came over. They're helping put in new outlets and fans and blinds and stuff in the boys' rooms after they've done painting. But one of the things we had to do was put in a new screen. So we put in a new screen, but I had to come outside to put it in. When I was outside, I've walked over these things a couple times, but they're these like manhole cover looking things. Cast iron steel. They're pretty heavy. There was 2 of them. Here's the other one. And they're just sitting what looked like to be on the top of a pile of dirt. Well, underneath that pile of dirt was that square piece of concrete. And it's a lid. It's a lid with the hole. And one of those manhole covers was supposed to be covering up that hole, but it was sitting on dirt. Don't know what is under here. There's no pipes in or out. It looks wet down there. I'm guessing it's an old cistern. I don't want to lift that concrete piece up in case when I put it down it breaks. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with it now. Just leave it uncovered, put those manhole covers back on it. Yeah, that was the find today. Concrete block with a hole in it.